What's up, guys? MargoMan23 here, and it's time for another Lego haul. That's right, another Lego haul. That's all we do on this channel is hauls, right? So this time we got a couple things from Whatnot. While I was on Whatnot, something interesting happened. The site actually crashed. Well, the actual site didn't crash. What was crazy is guys were still running auctions, but after you won an auction, you couldn't pay for it. Something went wrong with their payment. Um, so anyway, before it crashed, I'm watching, and what I usually do is I usually have my earpiece in, and I'm just following along. Sometimes they have giveaways. Some you just kind of wait for something you want. A lot of their auctions, Lego auctions, are for minifigs, and a lot of those are custom clone figs or whatever. I just don't understand what's all the big hubbub about that. So anyway, the first thing I bought was this. Yeah, I just said I was the figs, but I bought this one because it's another Carnage fig. I picked him up real cheap. This is one of them. I put a bid out there of like, he starts all his figs off at $3. I bid $4 and I actually won it. So I guess there wasn't too many Spider-Man fans in the room. Um, I know I have this fig. I don't know if I have more than one, but figured why not? $4, not too bad a deal. And right now, Spider-Man figs seem to be going through the roof. So that was the first thing I bought. So the next thing I bought, he started this one off at $15. I threw a bid out of there for, I think the next bid was 16, then it went to 17, then it went whatever it was. I ended up throwing a bid out of $20. I didn't think I was going to win it, but I did. It's 40290, the 60 years, and I've just traded Joey with Bricktrains for one of these not long ago. I think it's worth $20. I haven't really looked it up on eBay lately to see what the going rate is. That's kind of how you get a judge. You can check it out on Bricklink. Bricklink is an average sales price. But if you go to eBay, if there's any that have sold in the last month or so, or the last week or so, you kind of get a true gauge of the going rate. So we picked that one up. But the reason I was hanging out in this stream or this Whatnot auction was because of this other set that I wanted. So after I got these two, the other set I actually won when the site crashed. And then I couldn't pay. And then he kept running auctions. And then the next couple people couldn't pay. And then we realized that it wasn't just him. And it wasn't just you that couldn't pay. It was the whole site. So I DM'd him, and a week later, so I actually received this. I received that package before this next auction. And so he said, sure thing. So when he did the next auction, I went in and I asked him for this, and I was the only one that bid, and I got this for $11. And actually, the time before, I was the only one that bid too. So nobody really wanted it. I don't really know if this is an actual Lego set. This is a brick grab bag. Now, it was described as he thought it was an employee gift from like a Lego conference. So what he thought it was a bunch of Lego employees got together at a conference, and this was their grab bag gift. And what's interesting about it is it does have instructions that are double-sided printed or printed on front and back of this of just regular paper. But it's not just like I printed it on my printer. It's kind of like got like a little glossiness to it, but it doesn't have a set number. So if any of you guys are familiar with this, let me know. I don't even know if any of these pieces are unique. Probably not. Anyone could probably build it. Anyone could probably build it. You guys see any unique pieces? Because I certainly don't. Look. So, there's the parts list. Maybe Joey will attempt to build this. I mean, there's the parts list. You can pause the video. Maybe Joey will attempt to build it and do some research. And so yeah, Joey, there's some homework for you. It says brick grab bag. The only date on it is this. This says 2009 Lego Group. There's no part number. Apparently, this is just a generic bag. Um, it looks like everything's in here. I mean, I would have to actually build it to see if everything was, but you guys tell me what you think. You think this is a unique set? Do you think it really is an employee gift? Time for you to do some research, Joey. Let me know what you find out. So I thought it was worth $11. I mean, I just don't understand why it doesn't have a set number. Maybe it doesn't have a set number because it really is an employee gift. So that's what we got. That's what we got for Whatnot. And let me tell you guys, Whatnot is pretty addicting. Pretty addicting. Seems like now every time I'm watching a football game, I try to find an auction that I can follow along. You know, you can enter giveaways. A lot of sellers do giveaways. You just never know what's coming up next. Something you might want. There's a lot of things that I on Whatnot that I think are scams, and I don't mean scams by the seller that they scam you out of your money. What I mean is just the way that they run their auctions. It's kind of like a gimmick. You know, it's like basically like you're buying a $30 raffle ticket. And if you're familiar with Whatnot, you probably know what I'm talking about. So you got to be careful. So that's all for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate all the support. And until the next one, we'll see you again.